Meet Kevin losing $1 million before making $10 million. The Meet Kevin story. Kevin Paffrath is known as Meet Kevin thanks to his popular YouTube channel of the same name. Recently, it has come to light that Kevin, along with his wife Lauren, made more than $6 million thanks to their influence on YouTube, real estate, and affiliate programs. Welcome back to Demystified Daily. Today we will be talking about the Meet Kevin story and how one needs to lose $1 million before making $10 million. How did the couple manage to make such an amount of money? How did they become so successful whilst doing YouTube and real estate? Stick around till the end as we answer these questions and more as we delve into the life of Kevin Paffrath. Without further ado, let us begin the video. Firstly, let us talk about Kevin Paffrath and how he started his journey in the real estate niche. He got his real estate license in 2010, and the same year he and his future wife bought a condemned house and repaired it. This started as a chain of events as they subsequently began refurbishing and renting out other residences. As a result of their success in the field, Paffrath, along with Lauren, started the Paffrath Organization, a real estate company that buys, renovates, and rents buildings in Southern California. Now, how did they expand their business and become the millionaire they are today? However, as the legend says, you have to experience failure first in order to become successful in whatever venture you are pursuing your career. Kevin and Laura also met with the same fate. They started offering building services through their organization in 2017, but stopped months after losing $1 million, which Paffrath ascribed to tight cost margins that didn't allow for error. Now, any other person who might lose $1 million will leave his niche, thinking that he or she is not suited for the job. However, they did not give up, and history is proof that they managed to do so. We will learn how they made $10 million later on. Before we talk about their increments in their wealth, let us talk about Paffrath's YouTube channel. In September 2010, Paffrath launched his YouTube channel, Meet Kevin. The channel had over 1.7 million subscribers as of September 2021, up from 1 million in December 2020. Real estate, the stock market, cryptocurrencies, and airline points have all been mentioned in his YouTube videos. Besides YouTube, Paffrath also uses the Teachable platform to conduct online courses, so you can imagine he has a big presence online when it comes to his niche. This not only enhances his knowledge, but also helps the others around him. Now, to understand Paffrath's success and how he made tens of millions of dollars, let us talk about his inclusion in the CNBC's Millennial Money in November 2020. Millennial Money offers profiles of millennials and how they make and spend money. Paffrath makes the majority of his money through YouTube advertising and affiliate programs rather than the stock market or real estate investing, according to CNBC. Let us dig deep into the article published by the CNBC to shed further light on the life of Kevin Paffrath. According to the article posted by the CNBC, the couple earned $1.075 million in May 2020 alone. This means they were on a course for upwards of $10 million in the year 2020, which they managed to do in the end. However, even though the majority of you might think so, real estate sales and rental revenue do not account for the majority of their earnings. Kevin's YouTube channel, Meet Kevin, which he started posting frequently in 2018, as well as several affiliate schemes, helps the couple make money. They do not make seven figures every month as seen in September 2020, as they made around $700,000. However, these dips in revenue are not permanent, they are mere fluctuations. Despite these drops, the couple is on course to make more than $6 million this year. Now, to what do they owe their success? While some of their success might be ascribed to luck, they have also worked really hard to get to where they are now. Kevin, 28, began devoting increased time to creating material as his YouTube channel grew in popularity, including getting up before dawn to make numerous videos per day. This kind of dedication is needed if you are aiming for the seven figures every month. Yes, luck does count, but then again, diligent and hardworking people tend to be the luckiest in the end. Now let us talk about the wife of Kevin, who has been a constant in his life from his initial lows to his current success. Lauren works as a property manager for the couple's real estate company and also provides full-time childcare for their two sons, Jack 5 and Max 2. Balancing business and family life has been the most difficult aspect of their success. Since both parents are working, they need to take out time to tend to their children. According to Lauren, the couple had their second child when Kevin had started YouTube, and since his videos had started to monetize around that time, Kevin had to dedicate a lot of time to it, leaving Lauren with the brunt of the responsibilities of managing the children. However, Lauren didn't mind this, as according to her, Kevin's nature is very much like take much as you can possibly manage and keep work. Kevin's extreme work ethic was immense, and Lauren was willing to take on the responsibility of overseeing the children, knowing that her husband was working so hard. Now, speaking of Kevin's work ethic, now let us shed further light on how he has worked so hard to become the person he is today. Kevin works 12 hours a day from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m., yet he spends his nights with his family. The idea is to have a 5 p.m. cutoff for just hanging out with the kids, he explains. This shows his extreme work ethic and how he has balanced his work and personal life. This work ethic has been in his DNA since his childhood. Speaking of which, let us now dig deep into the upbringing of the man that is an inspiration to everyone that working hard does indeed make you successful. Kevin did not grow up in a wealthy family, despite the fact that the Paffraths are now millionaires. His parents divorced when he was 6 years old and relocated to the United States from Germany. Kevin recalls his family's finances always being tight. He once asked his father for a $20 bill in the bank drive-thru when he was a kid. His father turned him down. Now imagine yourself in his position. Some might become accustomed to this life, but not Kevin. He was determined to become successful through sheer hard work and diligence. He showcased this in his high school days as Kevin took part in a law enforcement Explorer program where he learned about being an officer and rode with the local cops for over 3,000 hours. He enjoyed the show and expected to pursue a career in police enforcement. Kevin's interest peaked when one of the cops he worked with informed him about his second job as a realtor. This is where he became interested in real estate. He started studying to become a realtor and earned his license during his first year of college. However, Kevin believed that no one would want to buy a house from a 19-year-old with no expertise when he attempted to start his real estate profession as a college student. The solution was simple. He and Lauren would buy a property, renovate it, and put their skills to the test. Now, this is the thought process of a 19-year-old. Nowadays, you see most 19-year-olds partying and enjoying their life. But Kevin was different. Maybe his somewhat harsh upbringing played a part in this workaholic person, but that being said, we should all take inspiration from his life's work. Continuing his life story, after they had bought a house, it was livable after more than a dozen trips to IKEA. And as the Paffraths demonstrated their abilities by showing their home to potential clients, they discovered their talent to take in real estate. Buy rundown properties, remodel them, and rent them out. They continued to buy, repair, and rent out properties over the next few years while Kevin got his degree at UCLA in 2014. They now own 22 properties in Southern California, including 20 rentals, 1 in escrow, and their personal house. 9 of them are now undergoing renovations. This all happened while the couple was in their 20s. Imagine being that quick to reach the level they have attained. Eventually, as you all know, the couple was making upwards of $10 million a year. Now, yes, I will agree that a big part of their success might be due to luck. The two found each other early, and the combination of the two led them on a path to success. Some might call that lucky, but I call it faith. And when you are as hardworking as these two, you are bound to be successful. That's a wrap, folks. Hope you liked the video. What do you think about the successful story of Kevin and his wife, Lauren? Do let us know in the comments below. And lastly, do subscribe to the channel to receive similar content in the future.